guys, so today I'm showing you how I edit my pictures on my iPhone. So if you're interested, then keep watching. Okay, so I mostly edit my pictures on my iPhone and then post them on Instagram, of course. Now here's a little video of my Instagram. If you want to follow me, it's at SassyWanderlust. And I always use two apps, that's Lightroom and VSCO. And I always start in Lightroom. So let's open that app. Here it is, and I've chosen to edit like two pictures and show you how I do it. Now this is the first picture. You can also zoom in and zoom out in Lightroom if you want to see better. I always start with the light. I mostly make my pictures lighter. Then I always do the contrast, as you can see. And then you have these lightening options, like do you want the white to be more wider or not? And I always make sure to make the white tones wider and the dark and the black tones blacker and darker. Then I always sharpen my pictures. I always do this. It's at the detail button. Then I always go to edit the colors in my picture, and I always choose for the option mix, because here you can decide, you have the control of every color in your picture. For example, you start with the red tones in your picture, and then you decide like what do you want the tone to be like. Is it more red or more orange? Then the second option is like how vibrant you want that color to be. And like the red one, you want it more vibrant or less. And then the third option is the luminosity, and that is how bright you want that color to be. Now as you can see, I go down like every color, the yellow one, the green one, the blue one. And as you can see, for example, at the green one, I never want green tones in my color, and I always choose it to be more blue. And if that's not like possible, I always turn down like the vibrancy of a green color, because I don't want that. And as you can see, it is really fun to play with this. That's why I love Lightroom. I can just have control of every color in my picture, and that is just really cool. And now, so for example, this is how I would edit this picture. And I just always play with it. Sometimes I really don't know like how my picture will end up, but I just swipe to left and then to the right, and then I will see what looks good. So now I have done the colors in my picture, and then I always go to effects, if I'm right. Yes, am I going to do that or not? Yes, and then I always choose the first option. I don't know how you call it in English, but I always do this. It makes sure you have like more depth in your picture, and that's it. And then I export the picture to my album, and I always do this, select the size that the real picture is in. Then I go to VSCO, I open the picture, and the only thing I do in VSCO is add grain to my picture, and that is this option. And I like look what is not too much but not too little, and then I export the picture in the real size that it is. And here you see a before and after. And now we're gonna edit this picture. As you can see, I'm going to do exactly the same thing, and I always just use the same options. And as you can see here, I'm going to play with the light, the shadows. I'm going to make lighter, but the dark tones I do make darker, because it creates more depth in your pictures. Then I'm going to the color board again, and then I'm going to play with the tones and just the colors in my picture. And I've chosen this picture because you can see like the more red in the yellow and the orange tones, and you can also see in the back a little bit of green. And you're going to see in the previous video then how I make sure that the green is not that vibrant in this picture. But first, the yellow color, I never make the yellow color vibrant because I don't like yellow tones in my pictures. Now, as you can see, I'm going to the green one and I'm making the vibrant almost like 0. As you can see in the back, that green isn't so green anymore. It is a lot softer and it doesn't stand out, which I like. And I like it like this. Exporting it in maximum size that the picture is in, that is very important. Then I again go to VSCO and add grain to this picture. I really like that effect. You don't have to do that, of course, but this is how I do it. And that's it. I export the picture again to my album in the real size, and here is a before and after. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!